welcome. It's Wednesday and time for Q&A. And today's question is, I think, a question that if not many, or if not all, many people with fatigue ask. And that is, how can I heal quicker? How can I heal fatigue quicker? I know I did. That was what I was looking for, right? And I think first of all, it depends on what we mean by quicker, right? Because healing fatigue, there's no quick fix. I know there are people out there that say that you can heal quickly. And for some people, it might work. But in my experience, it works for a while. But if you want to have results on the long term, the last long term, it takes longer to heal. But there are a few things that you can do to, if you feel that you're stuck in like a continuum, that you feel that it's been the same for months, nothing's changing. There are certain things that you can do. And the first one is actually setting an intention and thinking about, what is my intention with my healing journey? Why do I want to heal? What is it that I'm hoping to accomplish or achieve or have in my life as a consequence of healing fatigue? And the important thing about setting an intention is, one, because it helps you become clear about what you want. The second one is because when you set an intention, it's almost like you're telling yourself, this is what I want. And you're setting your internal compass, your internal GPS to go towards that goal. And if you believe in energies and spiritual things and the universe and that kind of thing, like I do, then when you set a clear intention and you say it out loud, and maybe you do a small ceremony, you light a candle, you write it down, or do something else that feels right to you. It's a way of saying to the universe, this is what I want. And what happens then is that there will be signs that will show you your way. And these signs can look like, all of a sudden, someone calling you and telling you, oh, I heard about this or that. Or having that feeling of like, oh, I need to change something in my life. And that change can be change the diet, or change what people you spend time with, or notice something about yourself that you need to change. And there is something that is helpful in doing this, and that is having a good connection with your intuition. To me, having connection with the intuition is key on this journey. And if you feel that you're not sure how to connect to your intuition, or you feel that you rarely know if something is coming from your intuition or not, then you can go ahead to the link in my bio on Instagram or in the comments on YouTube, and go to, there's this place where you can go to downloads. And in there is a PDF that gives you practices and things that you can do to strengthen your intuition. Another thing that I think is important about this is that thing of how we see the healing journey. What is the healing journey? What is it about? Is it only about healing physically? Or are we ready to look at it in a different way? The way I see it, at least for me and for the clients that I work with, is looking at it as a path of awakening, as a journey where there is so much to uncover about yourself, so much to learn about yourself. And imagine that if you think about when we're born, a newborn baby is not conditioned to think about whether things are right or wrong, right? If the baby wakes up in the middle of the night and is hungry, the baby's not going to think, oh, I wonder if I should wake my mom. She's probably tired. Maybe I should wait and let her know I'm hungry until it's like 8 o'clock in the morning or something. That's not there, right? The baby screams because the baby's hungry, period. But then as we grow older, we're conditioned to believe all kinds of things around ourselves. And so what happens is, from being this expansive being, knowing that we are good enough, we are worthy, regardless of what we do or don't do or say or don't say. All this conditioning starts to make that experience smaller. So we shut down parts of ourselves. And if you have trauma on top of that, then you shut down even more parts of yourself. And Peter Levine, one of my gurus in the world of trauma, he talks about the life force flowing through us as a river. When we're born, the banks of the river are wide, and that life force flows through us with lots of space, right? The baby has lots of space to express its needs. But what happens is, where the trauma, the banks of the river, they get closer and closer, and there's less space for that river to flow, for the life energy to flow. And so the way I see it, the healing journey is about widening these riverbanks, about creating more space for the life force to flow through us, about uncovering who we truly are, uncovering who we are beyond our conditioning, about seeing, okay, so I have this belief about myself, but somewhere I realize it's not true, right? I was taught this, or I adopted this as a way to survive in these situations, but it no longer serves me. So that is part of the work that I do with my clients, support them shifting these beliefs about themselves and widening the rivers, the banks of the river, so that we can be ourselves more, so that we can ask for what we want without questioning it. We can ask for what we need without questioning it, without thinking, oh, am I being uncomfortable to someone else? Is it okay to ask for this? Am I selfish? That is something that is very common, to think that when I do things that help me feel good about myself or help me feel good, period, it's selfish. Well, I believe that that could not be farther from the truth. Because when we take care of ourselves, we create more space to be able to take care of others. And especially if we have children, we can be there as parents in a much better way than if we're constantly showing up for them the whole time, instead of first showing up for ourselves so that we can come from a better place when we show up for them. It's that thing of I love the symbolism of the oxygen masks on an airplane. You know, when they do the whole thing of like, these are the exits and blah, 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 and this is how you put the life vest on. And if the oxygen masks fall down, put your mask on first before you help someone else, right? And that's what it's about. That piece is so important, to take care of ourselves, to make sure that our own cup is filled before we help someone else. And the reason why I say this is part of the journey is because this is where we uncover who we truly are. And it's like going on a treasure hunt. Because uncovering who you truly are is magnificent. Talking about it, I get emotional because I think about my own journey of how shut down I was for so many years, and I didn't even notice it. I wasn't even aware that I was shut down. But this journey has shown me things about myself that are mind-blowing. That I would not want to be without, right? So what would it be like if you saw your healing journey as a treasure hunt, as this beautiful path to awaken to who you truly are? Let me know in the comments what comes up for you, or send me a DM. And if you're interested in working with me with this, I have one spot opening up. Okay, I feel I need 3 deep breaths because of the emotions that it brings up. And as I say that, I realize that we're in the midst of the full moon in, is it Sagittarius? I'm not very good at astrology, but we have a very intense full moon right now where it's very much about feelings coming up. And we can use this as a really powerful tool if we allow ourselves to feel the emotions, not judging, oh, I feel like crying. Instead of like, what's that about? You know, you start thinking about it. Just allow the tears to come. Or that if you feel really angry, you don't have to know why. Just, you know, beat on a pillow, scream, do whatever you need to just let the energy flow through you and out. Okay, so to the 3 deep breaths. I invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And breathe in again, down into the belly. And out with a sigh. And one last time, breathing in and out. Okay, sending you lots of love, and may you receive the support that you need on your journey.